of options in for Astralis, and after a last-second switch, it'll be the Olaf into
the one and only.
Now, what do you make of the Team BDS composition when we look at it? This is fired through the wall. Kobe stepping forward with that zap, zap, zap. Looking for the right click as well, trying to pull Limit forward, and Limit does step forward. Zenith Blade into the Shield of Daybreak. And Limit will just about go down, but Syncrov's making his way in. It's now a 2v3, and Astralis a little low. Summoning Hill has been used. Swing, swing, swing. Helicopter Syncrov does not have the damage today. It's the second for Astralis, but will Xmati get excited? Now slammed in the face by Zenzara. Kobe turns it back around, and one more shot. He gets all three! He gets all three!
Didn't touch Xmati. You're missing on auto-attack damage right there, Kobe.
Oh, manages to get pulled backwards by the dredge line. Xmati will put the Flame Chompers down. I don't think they actually found the bite. Doesn't matter. That's the fourth kill before feels that way. I mean,
something 15.
BDS are on the hunt once more. Promise Q finds the Zenith Blade onto Limit, and Zenzara won't be backed up by Daedal, but it's 1,600 gold at 6 minutes. Limit just goes on a little bit of a wander round.
And Limit is definitely not the champion you want to shut down. He doesn't really care to pull off a dive. You're taking a bunch of platings back onto Kobe. What they don't know is that Syncrov's around the corner.
Well, down sort of shadows is available for Syncrov. Holds onto the trigger. Super Mega Death Rocket goes wide. Zenzara stays alive for now, and Promise Q will be the next target. He's managing to waddle his way to safety. Flashes out of the dredge line, and nobody falls in the fight.
Oh, you know what's gonna fall though? Mid lane turret platings for Nuclear Int that has been farming this entire time unbothered. So much gold going to him. Syncrov is still holding on to his ultimate, which means that BDS can actually push under that tower and maybe even get some kills.
There's a devastating charge, still holding on to the ultimate. Copy right clicks, gets the zap, 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 turns his attention to Limit. Matty and Syncrov just run away. It ends up being a trade, 1-for-1.
Ooh, I don't like it.
Yes, I think Nuclear Int has been a beneficiary of mid lane plates every time Dayo is left.
Ooh, oh, beautiful Limit.
Yeah, nicely done. The dredge line pulls him back onto the Chompers, and that is just another kill for BDS. This will unlock the tower, though.
Just to be very clear, I think the tower was going to be unlocked anyway together with the Dragon, because White Knight doesn't have TP available to join them, and Promise Q is yet again in trouble, but...
Oh, a lot of damage coming out from Kobe. He's going to lose his support as Promise Q falls. The dredge line is going to be flashed away from it. Xmati, Super Mega Death Rocket, not even needed. He picks up his 6th of the game, 6-0-2. It's not over yet as Dayor is now being jumped on by Nuclear Int. He's being chased by the Chaos Storm, and I think he's got enough speed to waddle away.
Yeah, end of that sword.
And of course, you talked about the comp that from the side of Astralis, the 4-1 let White Knight push a side lane or not is an option. Syncrov will get locked inside the pit. I'm not quite sure what he was doing. White Knight and Zenzara trying to run him down. The Onslaught of Shadows will be available in just a moment, but he's crushed. I have no idea what that was. Nuclear Int is making his way up as well. This will be a 4-man stack.
They want to defend, they're pulling TPs, they're pulling in all TPs.
Oh, BDS are being flanked by Astralis. White Knight gnaws into Matty, and that is a gigantic shutdown for Kobe. Zenzara flies forward onto Syncrov, and he's taken out as well. Astralis with a fantastic punish.
Oh, very, very, very well played. White Knight coming in with a full item right there. I think Dayer outplayed that TP as well, because Syncrov was waiting right there for him to land to fear him away, but he flashes it, and Zenzara wants more blood.
Yeah, he's still got the Cataclysm. There's going to be a flash away from Nuclear Int, and the Promise Q does not miss. Manages to pick up the final hit as now Limit is stuck underneath the tower. And Team BDS, they frankly hung around way too long in the top lane.
But
Limit
wait, there's
will be
more.
able to at least pull one back before he's shut down.
He's coming, he's
Super
coming.
Mega Death Rocket hits, picture-in-picture. Observers are popping off. But just like that, the gold shrinks. It's now negligible, and Astralis showed that they can punish BDS's aggression.
Absolutely. Also, Adam takes the mid lane. Limit cannot walk forward, and I think Dayer right there played it perfectly to zone out members of BDS enemy territory and start making plays with that Hecarim and the Olaf.
Yeah, and following that fight, BDS just pushed that gold lead back. They were 1,000 down, now it's 2,000. And I think
playing beautiful macro right here, pushing in top, putting a referral mid lane like we mentioned, and now they can create 2 points of pressure and move into the Dragon Pit.
That's going to be the 4th tower falling in the middle lane, the 5th tower in the top lane. Promise Q flashes over the wall. Now they're going to sneak away this dragon as well. They push the tower's top, force Astralis to reply, and then with that open space, go back into
carry. Xmati, he has more consistent damage that Kobe has onto that Zeri. Kobe needs to hit his Q. They found Xmati. Yes, flash.
Wow, Xmati's going to flash away, roots down Zenzara. Didn't even get the Cataclysm up, but Promise Q plus Kobe pick up the kill. Teleports now into the middle lane as Promise Q gets taken out by a laser. Ends up trading support for support.
Hordes. from BDS right behind that Baron pit. So even if you want...
Not available for Nuclear Int. White Knight has his. Promiscue
Again.
chucks out the solar flare. But once again, find X-Matty. The dive bomb combo, and now Adam is left alone high and dry, but he's got a lot of damage, and Dale forced to flash before White Knight shuts him down.
Now they have to fear Synchro though. He has his might, he has his ultimate available. Promiscue needs to stop the pony from getting in.
Well, there's Promiscue getting over the wall, no solar flare. Needs to try and lock down Synchro. 5,000 hit points on Baron, limit. Spider-Man's to the wall. 3,000 hit points on Baron. Synchro is going to burger flip. They're going to flip it. All of a sudden, they turn their attention to limit. He's taken out. Astralis get another kill. 3,000 hit points. Super Mega Deathrocker comes forward. Zanzara's forced away. No, it really didn't. But I think praise to BDS for playing the side lanes well. And once again, we're going to set up for a face-to-face fight. Nuclear Int almost obliterates Zanzara. He may just jump in, drop the Cataclysm, and die. That's exactly what happens. Daniel jumps forward with a Shadow Surge and is melted by Nuclear Int.
They do not find the target, which is X-Matty. They overstep their boundaries and they end up getting punished. One by one, jumping in with very low HP bars. You see that the trade does go to the side of...
Pushed further and further back, and now with Baron, 5k gold lead. Item advantage going through the roof. That's the 5th tower secured. Astralis on the verge of being knocked out from playoffs. I think both of these teams are going to look ahead to the next 4 games they play and consider being heartbreakers for everyone else, especially because Astralis did surprisingly pick up 2 wins. And right now they're going to defend against Baron empowered minions. Synchro pushes mid and drops down bottom.
Yeah, they do go as a 4-man unit right now. I would like to see someone on the side pressuring yet another wave, because this is only 1 point of pressure, and Astralis, if they find the right engage, they could delete someone instantly because they're playing underneath the tower.
Now or never, now or never, now or never. Astralis, pull a trigger, pull a trigger.
It's a never.
You need to find the targets, you need to lock them in the Cataclysm. Astralis not going to do it. Instead, they'll just watch their inhibitor.
6,000 difference here. It's not that much if Astralis find again their target, which they have done twice in a row.
Yeah, they have. I do think X-Matty was a bit surprised, but all credit to Astralis. And I think in comparison to Astralis, BDS's last few games,
is it going to be the
elements of control,
White Knight coming
elements of
behind them.
dominance. That's a big engage coming out of Dale. White Knight's looking for the gnaw. Will find it, but not the stun. Takes down X-Matty. Now he's trying to pull the stop the ways around. Synchro's running inside the base. 4 members of BDS down, 2 from Astralis. They find the fight on their second inhibitor.
Get him,
Kobe,
get him,
he's
he gets
gonna
the
ride,
slow,
he's
he
gonna
gets the
ride.
slow.
He gets it. Nicely done there by Kobe. They find another kill.
It's going to be a problem because Hextech Soul is very, very, very important and very dangerous to have in your opponent's hands.
If they lose this game,
they're giving up
they are
inhibitor.
Out of playoffs.
They're giving
Adam
up
is
inhibitor.
inside the base. He does have teleport if he wants to join the fight. 3,000 hit points, 2,000 on Baron. Is it going to be secured? All of a sudden, the fight is now turning onto White Knight. He's taken down. The kill is secured by X-Matty once more. Baron is picked up by Zanzara, but he's going to lose his support as Promiscue falls.
Disaster.
Super minions are on the inhibitor, and then blast go backwards. Zanzara will get taken down in just a moment as Synchro is now being focused up by Kobe. It's a fight on 2 fronts. Kobe cannot get the kills just yet. Super Mega Deathrocker not fight just yet. Oh, it's the flash over the wall, and Kobe tries to make it work. Kobe tries so hard and ultimately does not work out. Theo is now defending the Nexus turret alone against 3 impending members. Nuclear Int already hitting, and look at the minimap. The rest of BDS pushing in. Taeyol will just about blow up as the golden Nuclear Int stands tall and proud. BDS take down Astralis, eliminating them from playoffs. And for BDS, it was a hard-fought win. It was a challenging game. But I do think I'm happy with some of the progression for the BDS members.